Hello everybody and welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2018 noir thriller Bad Times at the El Royale, a film that is written and directed by Drew Goddard and it stars Jeff Bridges, Cynthia Erivo, Dakota Johnson, John Hamm, Chris Hemsworth and Lewis Pullman, who is the son of the actor Bill Pullman. Now this is a film that I unfortunately missed at the cinema when it came out. I did want to watch it because I knew it was getting some good reviews and it sounded really interesting. But I've recently picked up the film and just watched it a couple of nights ago. And this is a film that is set in the early 70s and it's about a group of characters that all come together on this one night at this hotel called the El Royale. Now this is quite a unique hotel. Several years earlier it was a really vibrant and thriving hotel and some of the really in-celebrities used to stay there, but since it's lost its gambling license and stuff, it's pretty much, dead now. Is this hotel? It's dying a death. But these characters all turn up at this hotel, and it's also unique, this hotel, in the sense of it's got a line that runs right down the middle of it, and on one side of it you are in the state of California, and I think in the other side, I think I'm right, is it Nevada? I think it's something like that, I could be wrong. So it's like two states either side of the hotel, and if you stay in the California side, because it's California, it's $1 more for each room. So it's got this unique look about it, this hotel, and it's really fantastically designed, is this thing. And all these characters turn up, and you've got Jeff Bridges, who is a priest that has got his own reasons for being at that hotel. You've got Cynthia Erivo, who plays Darlene, who is a singer, and she's heading to Reno to do this set. You've got John Hamm that turns up at this hotel, who is a bit of a mysterious character, but it turns out he's like an FBI agent. You've got Dakota Johnson, who turns up at this hotel with her sister, and she's trying to get away from Chris Hemsworth's character, who plays Billy Lee. And then you've got Lewis Pullman's character, who plays Miles, who's he's like a porter that runs the whole hotel now. And this hotel has got a dark side to it as well. It's been used many times in the past to reveal secrets of its guests, to benefit the owners of this hotel, and all these characters seemingly have got their own reasons for being at this hotel at this one particular night, and it all culminates late into the evening, and all their stories kind of clash together. So like I say, it's like one of those character pieces where all the stories intertwine and they all culminate right at the end. And each of the characters as well, what's remarkable about this film is the writing. I mean, they all feel really nicely written and fleshed out, these characters, and they all come with their histories and pasts, and that's fleshed out quite nicely. They all have their own like flashback sequences so that you'll learn more about these characters, and the film does a really good job of letting you get to know these characters and let you make your own mind up about what you think about them, because the majority of these characters that are staying at this hotel have very dark histories. None of them are really what you could describe as clean cut by any stretch of the imagination, and it lets you kind of make your own mind up as to how you want this film to play out and what you want to happen. There is a clear antagonist here in this film, and that is played by Chris Hemsworth. Played quite wonderfully by Chris Hemsworth, actually. He plays like this charismatic cult leader, kind of similar to like the Charlie Manson type stuff, and he plays it really quirkily and interesting, and almost with a degree of charm, and it's really nicely done. And the whole film, I think, does such a really good job of letting you make your own mind up about these characters. They've all got charm to them. They've all and this is delivered in some of the performances. They're really nuanced performances by everybody here. Everybody here gives what I would consider to be really top-notch performances. And I think they realised, and I watched some of the extras after, I think they realised the strength of the material that they initially read, and they really wanted to be part of this film. Jeff Bridges got very excited when he read the script for this, and he says it's not often you get a script like this where you really want to be a part of the movie. And you can tell that from all the performances and all the actors. They realised that what they were involved with was likely to turn out to be quite a special little movie, and it is quite a special little movie. It's not a thriller minute in a sense of it's not action packed, not by any stretch of the imagination. There are little pieces of action in the film for sure. It's definitely feels like a throwback. It's definitely a noir. It's beautifully lit and filmed. I mean, really retro feel to the film. It's the set as well. I mean, this hotel, it's absolutely beautiful. This set, it must have been a joy to work in. I mean, they really went for it on this set, and the attention to detail is there for everyone to see. If you can hear that outside, we have builders outside working on the house opposite, so my apologies for any of that noise. So we'll get back to this review now. So I've got to say, I thoroughly enjoyed this film. I strongly recommend it if you haven't seen it. It's one of those films that generally a lot of people kind of miss, and then it gets a life of its own on like streaming services and Blu-ray and DVDs, and it's one that deserves to be watched. I strongly recommend it. Brilliantly made film, well directed, great cast, great performances, and definitely one to watch. So that's my review. Bad Times at the El Royale. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time for more reviews on Screen Stars.